Well, hello folks. Today I can actually feel a storm brewing in the background, so I'm not sure how the wind is going to impact on this video, but I apologise because I feel that there is a storm in the air. And today's storm is going to be dealing with your really intense family issues. And I can tell you for certain, whatever pre-life contracts we make to be incarnated, there is a field of thought that we choose our parents to teach us the lessons that we need to integrate from past lifetimes. And on that basis, I clearly had some family stuff to deal with, because dealing with family nonsense is going to be one of the most difficult things that anyone faces. And in my experience, and I've got a lot of experience, especially dealing with people at the end of life, that money and inheritance is used as the carrot to justify the stick. That if your family is anything like my family, or at least some of them, now it's not fair to put everybody in the same boat here. There are people that break the mould within my family. There are those black sheep that were in previous generations. I feel I'm the black sheep for this one. And so often, as in this case I had to deal with, was using money as a blackmail to justify bad behaviour. Well, I always knew that it was my job to break the mould, to break the line of family nonsense. And even though the idea of some sort of inheritance would have been nice, I would not I will not sell my soul to the devil on this one. So I was very straight talking. I've talked myself out of any inheritance, pretty much told them where to stick it, and that is the freedom. But there's a price. That's the price and the freedom that you have to pay if you're going to go down this route. And when push comes to shove, most people value the money more than their mental health, because one links to the other. It can be justified that with less money you've got a bigger mental health issue to deal with, but how you navigate that's up to you. Maybe it's a fortune you're looking to inherit, maybe there's nothing at the end of it. Personally, I never expected any money for inheritance, because I know the lifestyle of my parents, and it was reckless. They were going to do what they were going to do, and I anticipated they were going to need a lot of aftercare or care on the lead up. And there's another mental health nightmare, is the expectation getting you to run around and do things for them. And here's the thing that not many people talk about, but I'm going to, and that is, we love our parents. Of course, you love your parents, but how far would you sacrifice your life to extend theirs? And there's the energy point that people will not talk about, because you can't say, oh, it'd be better if they were dead, but you might be thinking it. And there lieth the energetic vacuum that so many people have to experience. So there's no advice here, folks. I'm just pointing out an energy dynamic that ruins families and it ruins people's lives. And I've seen it at the end of care, because as a nurse looking after people at the end, I used to speak to people at length, at families. And one of the big things is there's usually one sibling that has to do all the caring. So they're doing the really intense, heavy duty stuff to look after family members. And then at the end, everyone else comes out the woodwork and they want their share. They want their cut, folks. It's a very, very interesting, pernicious, nasty dynamic for anyone to have to navigate. And if you want to understand whether you love your family or not, well, unless you've been through that, you'll never truly understand. Because money will compromise most people on this planet at a certain point. So, no advice here, folks. I'm just pointing out a very complicated energy dynamic. As a storm builds in the background here, I don't know how the sound quality is going to be influenced, but there's a storm coming for most families at the end of the lives of your parents or your nearest and dearest. So there you go, folks. Good luck in navigating this one. And if you've got any comments, then please do leave them. And if you're still watching now and you like the content, do me a favour and like it. Helps the algorithm, helps me, and we can get this content to a bigger audience. Thank you.